Let's talk about obesity. The World Atlas projects that by 2035, 51% of the world population will be overweight or obese. Obesity is a huge problem. Obese people have more of a chance of having many diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, cancers, depression, and many more. And children who struggle with obesity deal with these problems for a longer period of time. Makes it even worse for them to deal with. All of these problems diminish the quality of life over time. People who are extremely obese lose an estimated 5 to 20 years of their lifespan compared to their non-obese counterparts. Records amount of people are gaining weight, and it's not just their fault, it's the system. We've transitioned to a society in the Western world where we have access to food at almost all times. There are fast food restaurants like McDonald's, Wendy's, KFC, Chick-fil-A, many others out there. This is a problem because fast foods are the unhealthiest type of foods. And even when there are areas with no grocery stores, farmers markets, or any fresh food, fast foods are always there, making it the cheaper and faster alternative for Americans to go to. This is not just a problem limited to America itself. As other countries transition to Western culture, they're adopting these fast food practices as well, having fried food, anything fast and processed, easy to make, and giving them out to the public, making it efficient for people to get, but making it in turn super unhealthy for people, leading to this exponential growth and weight that we're seeing. And this is a major problem because the cheapest foods are correlated with the most unhealthiest as well. This is very true in America, and there are studies correlating between income and obesity within the United States. Our society promotes fast food because they're time efficient, money efficient, and making it easier for people to go and access food whenever they want and need. They cost less than buying ingredients from the store, choosing what to buy from the store, going through all the different varieties at the store. And when you're at the store, the prices of some foods are just astronomical. Especially with today's inflation rates, we have insane prices at grocery stores, making fast foods a superior alternative. Like, we're just being promoted to eat the worst foods because of the whole way our society is structured, and the whole world is transitioning to this type of society. So we need to make a change. On top of all this, humans are exercising way less, with less than a third of Americans not even meeting the minimum requirements for 20 minutes of daily exercise. I mean, 20 minutes of just going outside or even walking inside, most Americans cannot even meet that standard. And that's a sad reality for all of us because of the way our society works. We're always sitting down at our desks. We're always busy doing something, usually on the computer. And then we need food, we go to a fast food restaurant. We pick up food somewhere. Whatever's convenient, we microwave something frozen. We make it fast and efficient for ourselves. But at the same time, we're harming ourselves so much because those foods are exactly what we're not supposed to be eating. And over a quarter of the world is not getting enough exercise. And these are all people concentrated within the wealthy nations. Again, the society within these wealthy nations has transitioned to a sitting down type of society where we work the sedentary and get food at any moment's notice. While those in less wealthy nations do not have this luxury that we have, leading them to more work for their food, be more active, and not be as sedentary as wealthy nations are. Just take a moment to think. Less food and less exercise. No wonder why we're heading for an obesity epidemic. So now you're thinking, should I be eating expensive foods? Should I be going out to dine if I can't make food? The short answer is no. Expensive foods do not automatically mean that they are healthy. Look at sushi, for example. It is known to be healthy, but in the Western world where we have a bunch of additives on top of sushi, on what traditional Japanese cuisine sushi is, making the nutritional content not as healthy as it was supposed to be. Some rolls have over 550 calories in just a small little roll, and those don't even fill you up because you feel like, oh, it's not enough food, I'll order more. Some people eat 2, 3, 4 rolls. That's 500 times 4 if you're eating those types of rolls. That's 2,000 calories in a meal. You're consuming these calories that don't fill you up. They're empty calories. On average, rolls have 15 grams of sugar in them. The really good tasting ones have over 60 grams of sugar. A roll that people consider healthy and a meal has the same amount of sugar as a Coke bottle. That's insane. So now you may be wondering, how do I order healthier sushi? How do I make it healthier? Well, you could order sushi without extra fried add-ons. Just the sushi fish itself could have no sauces on it. You could limit the add-ons that you put on there. If you want to go all the way, sashimi is the best. It's just raw fish. You can put your ginger on it, or you can put some soy sauce and some wasabi, and then you can have it. Now, that's for people who really enjoy that. If you're not one who enjoys that, it's all personal preference on what you like and what tastes good to you. Moving on to other foods. A lot of Americans and Western society was focused on cereals. Now, as time goes on, cereals have been getting less and less popular, but kids still eat an insane amount of cereals, and the sugar in cereals is astronomically high. So an alternative to cereals would be oatmeal. Less sugar, similar texture, you can still put it in milk, you can warm it up, or you can even eat it cold. You can do an overnight oats. Yogurts. So a lot of popular yogurt brands like Yoplait and Chobani, if you eat the flavored ones, they have a ton of sugar in them. Maybe transition from Yoplait to Okio's 000, or you can even go to Faye and other yogurt brands which have the zero sugar options, making them healthier for you, and still they taste amazing. Especially the Okios still have flavored options. You can have berry, strawberry, vanilla, but they don't have any sugar in them. They don't have added sweeteners either. And it's all done with stevia leaf, which is a natural leaf that acts as a sweetener in your mouth. So alternative fast foods such as McDonald's and Wendy's, if you can, go to Chipotle or Subway where you can customize your meal. Choose the more grilled meats, not the fried ones. Choose less carbs, and if you are going to choose the carbs, you should be choosing the brown rice over the white rice, which is going to be healthier, more fiber filled for you. So pizza, one of my favorite foods. Finding an alternate, healthier version is kind of hard, but if you get the cauliflower versions of pizza, they usually tend to have less calories, and they usually tend to have less additives on top of the pizza, making it more of a healthy choice if you're going for pizza. But the main point is, be aware of what you eat, and don't become super strict either. Enjoy in moderation. I'm not saying go eat salads 24/7. Don't enjoy the foods you like, just limit them or make a healthier version of them so you can keep enjoying them without the detrimental consequences. So then you may be wondering, should I get a gym membership? And the short answer is, it depends. It depends on if it's convenient to you. Do you actually want to go to the gym? Do you have the time to go to the gym? Now, a lot of people in Western culture may not have the time because they're busy at their office job, working all day long, get tired, don't want to do anything after, want to rest up. Well, you can do small things every day, and small things add up all the time. For example, if you're working a desk job 9 to 5, typical at the office, you can try and get a standing desk. Instead of just sitting down for those 8 hours, you could stand up for a few hours. Maybe if you want to challenge yourself, you could stand up the whole day, or you can alternate 1 hour standing, 1 hour sitting down. Just make sure you get some activity your body is able to move. Try and stand for a little bit, get that blood moving, so you're not just sitting down all day long, bogged down by your work. If possible, please go and do some exercise. Go for a walk, go to the park, go spend time with your kids, your family. And if you really can, go work out. Have some weights at home if you want. You don't need weights, you can do body weight workouts. There are plenty of ways to get creative with how to get exercise to your body. And our goal here, do what you can to help keep that activity level high. In conclusion, we need to take care of our bodies for ourselves and for our loved ones. Obesity is becoming way too prevalent in our society, and we need to take steps to reverse the trends that are projected to happen. This is a huge passion of mine, and I will be sharing many tips, insights on how we can together become a healthier, happier species together. Thank you, and I hope this helped you. Even if it was only a little bit, thank you for listening. Bye.